Hey friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I create faith-based content for the glory of God and for your enjoyment. This is a vlog type video. I'm going to be doing a reading vlog. Hi. Yeah. So I love to read. I have my bookshelves up here. I love to read. I read mostly Christian fiction books and books that relate to the Bible because I am a Christian, and I love to give Christian book recommendations because I love to read clean romances. Sometimes people call them closed door romances. Love to read authors like Karen Kingsbury and Francine Rivers, C.S. Lewis, J.R. Tolkien, love all of those. So I'm going to share with you a couple books that I've read recently, and then I'm gonna pick a book that we're gonna be reading for this vlog. I started this vlog like 4:58, so it's just gonna be a reading vlog, me reading and then just taking through my days and the books that I've been reading. So I went to Books A Million because I found a $25 Books A Million gift card in my wallet a couple days ago on Friday, and I was so excited. No, Thursday. I was so excited because when you find a $25 one, that's like gold right there, because some people will give you like a $10 Books A Million gift card and you know it's not gonna get you anywhere because a Books A Million book, like a new one, is like max $15. So I was like, this is gold. I have a $25 one, thank the Lord. I don't know where it came from, maybe my birthday, I don't know. Anyway, I got three books. They were on sale, and so two were on sale and one was full price, and I've already read all three. It's been 4 days and I've already read all three. Literally, my stepdad was like, you know you're gonna read all three in the week. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And it's literally been like 4 days. Sorry, y'all, but these books are really good, so I thought I'd tell you about them. So the first one I read was Love on the Run, and I literally got this for $2.90. It was on sale for a really good price. It is by Sherry McDonald. Love on the Run, how cute. And it is a romantic comedy, it calls it. I don't really know if I would consider it a romantic comedy. It wasn't really very comedic. It was okay. I really liked it. I would have to give it like a 3 out of 5 stars. It's not like my favorite romance that I've ever read, but it was really good and it kept me entertained. It was a pretty short read, but it kept me entertained and I read it pretty fast. It was really good. I'll let you know a little bit about what it's about. So there's these two sisters that own a advertising business since their dad died, and then they have two brothers that own a competing advertising business, and then they fall in love. So it's just some drama with their family businesses, and then like kind of enemies to lovers kind of thing, and it's really cute. I like it. So that was good. And then I read The Princess by Lori Wick, and honestly, I did not expect to really like this book, but I really like this book. It was so incredible. And the cover's really pretty. See? Love that. I don't know, it's reflecting a lot, but look how pretty the cover is. But The Princess, this is about a girl named Shelby Parker, and she was not born into royalty, but the prince of the country, his wife died. And so apparently in this world, or in this country, you had to come of an age where you had to marry. And so he was becoming of that age, and so he trusted his parents to find him a wife. And they prayed about it, and I love these books. They're Christian fiction, so talk about the Bible and prayer. And so basically they prayed about it and they found Shelby, and then Shelby becomes the queen, and they don't even like meet before they get married, and it's just like crazy. It talks about how love's a choice and nothing even physical happens to them until like about this point in the book, and it's really beautiful about how like they both love the Lord so much, and then it comes together, and then they learn to love each other, and oh my gosh, I love this book. It's like a slow burn, but in the best way. I love it. So anyways, I love that book. I would probably give that a 5 out of 5 stars. And I barely give any book a 5 out of 5 stars. So, yes. Then I just finished this one today. I read The Secrets at Cedar Cabin by Colleen Cobble. Look how cool the cover is. All of these books have really cool covers. I was actually checking out at Books A Million, and they were like, I love your covers. These covers are great. And I'm like, I know. These are great covers. Anywho, also a Christian fiction. It is actually a Christian mystery, but it also has a subplot of romance, which I loved. So cool. So this is a mystery book, and I was so intrigued because, like, basically Colleen Cobble's books are a blend of suspense and romance, and I was like, suspense and romance, huh? I was never ever seen a Christian author to do something like this, and I was so intrigued. So I was like, I have to get one of her books. So I found this one, and this one's basically it took me through twists and turns. Like, honestly, I did not know what was going to happen, and it was great. It's about a girl, her name's Bailey Fleming, and her mother dies. Her mother gets murdered, and then she gets chased after that. So she goes to a remote cabin, finds this FBI agent that helps her out, ends up being her love interest. So cool. Anywho, and then it gets into a, her mom was involved in a human trafficking ring. Her mom was involved in that, and she had to figure out why, you know, all these stuff happening, and she has to figure out, like, why her mom was murdered, all that stuff. So this book took me through twists and turns, but I have to give it a 4 out of 5 stars. It wasn't my favorite book ever, but it really was amazing, and I highly recommend you trying out Colleen Cobble's books. It's the first one I've read. I definitely want to read more of her books, but this was actually really great. So this is great. So those are my 3 books that I read. Now I'm gonna go to my shelf and pick out another book. I have no idea what I want to read. I don't have many books that I haven't read yet that I really need to get out of the bookstore because I need more books. I don't need more books, but I need more books. Okay, after much deliberation, I think I said that right, I am gonna read this book. It's a 2-in-1. I literally got this, I think, from Goodwill. I think I did. Is it? Yeah, I think I got it from Goodwill for, like, really good price. Anywho, but it's One Tuesday Morning and Beyond Tuesday Morning. It's a duology, and it is about 9/11. And Karen Kingsbury is the author, and she does so well at bringing, so this is actually, I don't think it's a true story. This is inspired, yeah, it's not a true story. It's inspired by the events of 9/11, but it's a Christian fiction novel. So it's inspired by the events of 9/11, but then it puts a twist on it, and it's fiction, but it's not. I think this would be considered historical fiction. Anyhow, but this is really great from what I've heard. But I'm really excited to read it. I love her writing. It's so captivating. It like gets you like right then. So I started to read it like a little bit, and I'm already hooked. So. Okay, friends, it is the next day, and I have major updates for you. So I am like, how many pages in? I am 247 pages into this book. Y'all, this book's incredible. The first book, there's 2-in-1. The first book is incredible. It is kind of heartbreaking right now, but it's great. It is so sad because it's about 9/11, and all of us know what happened in 9/11. So this is the part where 9/11 happens, so it's sad. But it's kind of like a mystery in a way, because I'm trying to figure out who this person is, and he doesn't even know who he is. He's one of the people that was in the, in 9/11, and he gets found, and he doesn't know who he is. He doesn't know like who this random lady is saying that his wife, that she's his wife is, or the child, all that kind of stuff. So this is like, it's kind of like a mystery right now, but I think I have it figured out, but I'm not going to spoil it to you guys because I don't want to spoil it if it's right, if I'm right. But I think I have figured out who he is, and if I have it right, then that's amazing. And yeah, it's kind of sad right now, but it's really great. honestly, I feel like I'm almost done with the book. Let's see when the next book starts. Okay, this book ends at 3:35. So this book is 335 pages and I'm at 241. It's about 100 pages to go. Pretty great, pretty great. I read like 200 pages, almost 300 pages in the last 2 days. But yeah, this book is incredible, honestly. It's very like, you can't stop reading it kind of book. So I'm gonna go babysit tonight and I think I'm gonna read more when the kids are asleep. And then we'll see where we get up from there. But I'm very excited. Tomorrow, I really want to show y'all kind of what I've read in 2023 so far because I've read a lot. And I thought I'd show you a couple things that I've read. So that'll be into tomorrow's video. But I'm very excited to continue on to this video, in this vlog. So I'll see you when I see you, friends. Hi. So I'm going to show you all the books that I've read so far this year. Let me tilt it down so you can see the gravity of how many books I've read. Yeah. So let's get started. Honestly, let's make this my thumbnail. So let's take a picture. Okay, cool. So let's start with the first books. Oh my gosh, my books are falling. The first books that I've read, and then we'll go to the last books that I've read. So at the very beginning of the year, if you remember, I went to Goodwill with my mom and we both went to Goodwill and I found a bunch of books. If you don't know about that vlog, go watch that vlog. It was a couple vlogs ago. So much fun. So I got this book, or these books. So this is a 2-in-1 and it's a hardback. And at Goodwill, the hardbacks are like $1.40 maybe. Like, yeah, incredible prices for a Francine Rivers books. That's literally two of them in one for the price of like way less than what it is online. So this is the Scarlet Thread and Leota's Garden, and I read both of these fairly quickly. These books were incredible. I would have to give this Scarlet Thread a 3 out of 5. It wasn't my very favorite. It was kind of hard to get into. The storyline that I was following was kind of a little bit of an old English kind of type, so it was a little bit harder for me to kind of grasp onto the topic, but it was really good. And then Leota's Garden would definitely be a 4 out of 5 for me. It was really wonderful. I think it's not a 5 out of 5. It was wonderful and it was a wonderful read, but it wasn't a 5 out of 5 star read. So that is these books, and look at the beautiful cover. Love it. I said that 10,000 times about this cover, but it was so beautiful and I love it. Great books, great books. And then following along the Francine Rivers themes, I also read the Masterpiece that I got from Goodwill as well for the same price. Incredible. I read the Masterpiece by Francine Rivers and oh my gosh, this is a 5 out of 5 star read. Oh my gosh, this book is incredible. You have to read it. It's so amazing. It is a love story, but it's a Christian fiction love story, and it's so wonderful how God orchestrated their love story, and I love it. Such a good book. Such a good book. 5 out of 5. Y'all need to read that. For real. For real, you need to read that. Okay, then I read 2 Karen Kingsbury books. I got them from Goodwill as well, and these are part of a series. This is part of the Bailey Flanagan series. So it's Learning and Longing, and it was pretty good. I'm gonna read them together because I mean they go together. I would have to give them both a 3 out of 5 stars. Wasn't my favorite series of Karen Kingsbury, but it was pretty good, and I always love her writing, so it's very quick reads. So it was really nice to read her writing, but it's not my favorite. So, boom, that's it. Then we get on to these books that I got from Books A Million. Like I told you in the beginning of this vlog, I read all 3 now. And I think I did rate them at the beginning of the vlog. But I'm pretty sure I rated this one. If I'm wrong, I'll edit it. But I'm pretty sure I rated this one a Low on the Run a 4 out of 5 or 3 out of 5. And then I rated this one I'm pretty sure I rated this one a 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 or 4 out of 5. And then I rated this one, I finished this one, it was so good. I rated it a 4 out of 5. Really good read. Then the final one, the recent one that I've been working on, I finished the first book. I haven't finished the second one. I finished the first one. I haven't finished the second one. I don't know if I'm gonna read the second one. Honestly, this is so hard because I love Karen Kingsbury's books, but I really don't know if I'm gonna read the second one. The first one I have to give like a, oh my gosh, this is so hard. I think I'm gonna give it a 4. Oh, this is hard. Honestly, I think I'm gonna give it 3.5. 3.5 out of 5. This book is really hard to rate because it's obviously like a captivating book, and it's something that like I read in literally like 3 days, but the book is very like, it's just not my favorite of hers. It's not my favorite book, and it's just I don't know. It just didn't really come out the way that I wanted it to, and that's not a really good reason to give it that, but I don't know. And then at the end of this one is like the second part to it. I probably will eventually read it, but I don't know if I'm gonna read it right now. But anywho, those are the books that I've read so far. I obviously been reading my Bible too, which has been great. And I'm in right now in the Bible. I'm about to finish Psalms and going into Proverbs, praise the Lord. And I'm also in 1 Corinthians. So it's really exciting. I'm praying that I'm getting the Bible done at the end of the year. It's something that I'm really excited for. So I'm always reading the Bible, but I'm constantly reading other books. So if you like this type of style of vlogs, just let me know. I love to keep you updated on what I'm reading because I love to read, and I love to read books that are Christian and clean. I'll give you the recommendations of Christian books if you want to follow more on my vlogs and want more vlogs about Christian book recommendations. Please comment below and I will kind of help you with that. If you want the whole video about that, comment below. I love to give you some Christian book recommendations and just talk about just the whole genre of Christian fiction that I love. I love that genre. Alrighty. I love you guys, and I hope that you enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you next week for the vlog. Depending on what I'm going to be doing, if you have any vlog ideas, let me know below. I just love including you into little parts of my life, and I would love to continue that. Alrighty, I'll see you this week on the podcast on Saturday, and when the next vlog comes out. Love y'all.